Check, check. You're good. I got you.
Data field.
Noise
Hazardous weather
canceling.
information available on flight service frequency. Runway 28
flaps
right
up,
departures,
mixture for taxi,
125.7, runway 28
left
left,
for takeoff, fuels
119.2.
both.
For clearance delivery, contact ground, advise
the
on
taxi
initial
light
contact, give
on.
information, Victor.
Let's see, that's set. Current database, a couple more weeks. Half left, half up, even though I don't need it. Half left, half up. Okay. Working on the GPS position. Gauges are green. Okay. Let's back it up with the checklist real quick. ATIS. I'll set the altimeter 3028. Pretty close.
Cessna 6, Charlie Alpha, full stop, runway 28 left, cleared line.
Like that.
Cessna 6, Charlie Alpha, full stop, runway 28 left, cleared line.
That's 22, right? 3022.
Full stop, clear line.
Did you say 3028? 3018. So I always set the altimeter setting here, and then whatever altitude reading I get, I recreate over here.
6, Charlie Alpha, appreciate it.
That's how Chance taught me, I don't know.
You can just
I've heard alternating opinions on that. As long as you got an idea of which one's your primary that you're adjusting for the pressure setting.
Yeah,
this is my primary, yeah. Okay, go ground. Alright, I'll get my call. Oh, the button's over here, it throws me off on this one. Montgomery ground, Cessna 4922 Delta, executive, eastbound, Victor.
Cessna 4922 Delta, Montgomery ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Juliet Hotel Alpha Tower, frequency 125.7.
28 right, Juliet Hotel Alpha, 22 Delta. Alright, I'll test my brakes, my controls. Your controls.
Montgomery ground, Sky Hawk.
You want to test your brakes? Sure.
Alpha
Your
at
controls?
Delta.
My controls.
Taxi to runway 28 left for left coast traffic.
Alright.
Cessna 432 Charlie Alpha,
My
Montgomery ground,
controls.
runway
Your
28
controls.
taxi via Hotel Bravo, wind 150 at 6, altimeter 3028.
Do I need to check my brakes?
28 left via Hotel Bravo.
No. I think it's your option, right? Why not? Good question. In a Cessna, our brakes are dual linkage, so they're interconnected. Okay, so if your brakes work, mine should work. Okay, I'm just anal and I like to check it anyways. Okay.
Hotel Bravo.
In, let's say, Piper, yeah, both people need to check. Interesting, okay, never knew that. Clear left, clear right. Swing freely, swing freely. Ooh. Nice. Turn ball to the outside. Okay. Less than 5 degrees of bank. That's good. All right, you got that instrument check for privates. That'll be impressive to some examiners. People don't usually learn that until instrument. Chance hammered that one into me. That was good. Yeah, you should. It's funny. He hammers things into me, but won't tell me if it's actually required for private or if it's an instrument thing. Because I've been doing that for you and Shane and Carrie Ann, and they were like, "Whoa, that's an instrument." Yeah. I'm like, wait, Chance never mentioned that. Hope you're not turning right here, dude. Good. I'm just gonna cut in front of this guy. I think so. Yeah, look at that. There's like a parade happening out there. Like a ceremony or something. Firefighter thing. Do you know what happened? No, maybe like a retirement. Yeah, it could be a retirement, huh? Hopefully. That's a much better outlook than what I was thinking. Yeah, did somebody die? Well, that was my first thought. Oh, okay. You didn't say it out loud. I don't want to get dark. Like my asshole did. Which runway are we going to? 28 right. Okay. Damn, I thought I'd totally get you there. Just left of center line. That's center line. Can you feel the paint of the center line under your right foot right now? Yeah. A little biplane action up there. Where at? The run-up area? Oh yeah, I think the Sky Tours. Sweet. What's crazy is that there's like a biplane pilot here who literally just sounds like your typical biplane pilot. Like, Barnstormer 1 coming in for landing. You're just like, is this guy from a cartoon right now or something?
Oh, it's not a biplane. It's just a tail dragger.
Yeah, that's a Citabria.
Okay, cool. Aerobatic plane?
Yeah. Actually, I've never verified this for sure, but apparently Citabria is aerobatic spelled backwards.
I think it's aerobatic.
Yeah. I've sat there so many times, like, trying to spell it out in my head, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true, but I'll go with it. Swing right around here. Alright. Run up time. Make sure I did all this. That's taxi lights on.
Ground, good morning, citation 79 Alpha Juliet, IFR to Fresno.
Yep, alright. Brake set, fuels both, trim set for takeoff. I don't know when you do it, but I switch now. Okay.
We are above low,
controls.
1600 feet. Request inbound.
Green correct.
Full stop with information, Victor.
Cessna 6 Charlie Alpha, runway 28 left.
On the wrong tower frequency.
Silver takeoff, runway 28 left, it's Charlie Alpha.
Ooh, good call.
2470, runway 28 left, clear line.
780, 28 left, clear line.
Much fun.
Okay. Instruments, let's see. 30, no.
Whiskey, make right traffic, runway
No red
28
X's, and we set the altimeter.
Right traffic,
No red X's.
silver
Set my
takeoff
heading
for
bar.
72 Romeo
Doing 4.
Whiskey.
Even though we're going down. That's reading 0. Full rich, primer's locked. 1700. Um, 1720 over to the right. Right to the both. Lost like 150. Over to the left. Lost about 100 there. So I think the rule is 150 or less. Yep. So, and less than 50 in between, so that seemed okay. Carb heat. RPM drop. Good. Vacuum is not a thing in this plane. Yep. Would have been right there, right? Yep. Why isn't it a thing in this plane? Because we have we don't have a gyro, a vacuum gyro powered solid state. Amps and volts, 27.2. It's supposed to be at least 28 or just close to it. 20. Well, this actually could be a 24 volt system with an extra 4 volts going back to the battery to recharge it. So we would have to check the POH to know what this one is.
Roger, yeah, actually short approach is approved, runway 28 right, clear, touching it.
Oil pressure, oil temperature, both green.
2 Romeo Whiskey. Cessna 2 Romeo Whiskey, traffic miles north of the airport, they're at 2,000 by helicopter maneuvering. Looking.
Okay.
Traffic at site, 2 Romeo Whiskey.
Alright, pre-takeoff briefing, I'll get my frequencies ready to go. You haven't done any like soft field, short field kind of stuff yet, right? We were going to do that after soloing. Yeah. That's what Chance and I talked about.
Yeah, he showed me one soft field takeoff.
Okay.
But that's all. I haven't practiced it much.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm on tower frequency. After that, I'll usually call air to air, which is 122.75. And I usually like to just go in order, and then my...
what do you do for your frequencies? Talking and then weather and stuff?
I just go in order.
Okay.
So then, yeah, I'll need Ramona...
Hold short, 28 right. Capcom 25 shot Tango traffic, what's from 1 o'clock, 3 miles off the direction.
Ramona Atis.
Look at this plane just trucking it around the corner here.
Riding dirty.
Yeah.
Oh man, what do we got here? Turbulence.
Capcom 25 shot Tango traffic, 1 o'clock, 2.5 miles off the direction, 3,500 Cherokee.
7 M to 10.
Looking, 625 shot Tango.
Hopefully it's not too bad. That's 6,000 feet over here.
Airline 25, Tango traffic, no factor.
When I checked earlier, it wasn't a SIGMET though, right?
I actually neglected to check earlier. Yeah. Now let's grab it from here because I already see it.
Montgomery Tower,
This is 132.
3257 Papa, Montgomery Tower, registered in runway 28 right.
And then
57 Papa.
119 or 875. 1987.
Nice.
Okay, that should be all we need for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'll set a little waypoint thing in here too. Where do I do that? Flight plan.
357 Papa, number 2, following us Cessna,
So I usually
right,
fly
please,
over
runway 28 right, clear to land.
visual
Number 2,
point, San Diego, nice. Cowles
57 Papa,
Mountain.
runway 2 right, clear touching us.
2 right, clear touching us, 57 Papa.
Then Lake Jennings, visual point, San Diego, LJ. Then Verona, visual point, San Diego, Verona Casino. Then we're gonna do some maneuvers after that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just leave it at that then.
Number Tower, Scott, 916 Tango Alpha, 3,500 over Mount Full Dad, inbound Victor, full.
Okay. What happened?
Track
Why'd you
916
close?
Tango Alpha, Montgomery Tower, enter right downwind, runway 28 right.
Downwind 28 right, Scott, 9 Tango Alpha.
Okay. All right. Briefing done. Flaps up. Mixture. We'll set as lights, camera, action. Carby transponder is 1200 in ALT mode. Heading book set. Timer's ready. Doors, windows latched. Dun, 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 dun. Strobes for lights, camera, action. Abort plan. If we don't hit 2280 or if we have problems with runway remaining, we'll stop on the runway. If we no runway remaining less than 500 feet, we could turn up to 30 degrees. Probably Balboa Avenue above 500 feet, we can turn up to 90 degrees. 1,000 feet, or if we've made our turn.
Traffic, Metro 1 o'clock,
and
no
then
mile,
pattern,
3,000,
we'll try to come back to the
for the
runway.
opposite downwind.
I do the same briefing. Try and get in a habit. At least know the numbers, especially for check ride, for that same briefing, but in MSL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do the same briefing until my commercial check ride, and then my examiner was like, so what is all those numbers MSL on the altimeter? Because
Like,
in the heat of the moment, you're not going to be like adding up 400
Right,
plus.
right.
And I was like, oh shit, good point.
Good call. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to call a tower.
Cool.
For us, continue contact, let's tower your discretion.
Montgomery Tower, SS 4922 Delta, holding short, 28 right, eastbound.
So the 4922 Delta, Montgomery Tower, standby number 2. Cessna 2 Romeo Whiskey, extend downwind, I'll call your base traffic, will hold in position and depart before your arrival.
Extend downwind 172 Romeo Whiskey.
Oh, and our,
Montgomery Tower.
we'll shoot for what, 3,500?
Present 3, Roger, contact Lester Tower.
Eastbound? Yep. We'll fly over Gillespie.
Sounds good to me.
Drop rate, you can contact Lester Tower as well.
After we clear the Bravo over Lake Jennings, climb to 5-5.
Okay.
Sedation at Niner Alpha Juliet, runway 28 right, line up and wait traffic downwind.
Line up you, line up and wait 28 right.
Okay, so if we get cleared to take off after this jet,
Hang off, and when you can, fly over Highway 52 as best you can.
One more time, 6 Tango Alpha.
6 Tango Alpha, again, just overfly Highway 52 on your...
so if we get cleared to take off after this jet, what do we need to consider for wake turbulence?
Wake turbulence. We want to take off before his launch, his rotation point.
And somehow, miraculously, climb greater than them to stay above there.
Or wait 2 minutes.
Or wait 2 minutes. Or offset.
Departure 57 Papa, early right crossing, please.
Turn right cross, 57 Papa.
Station Niner Alpha Juliet, wind calm, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Map 2, clear for takeoff, 28 right.
Winds are calm, so that means the wake turbulence will just kind of settle.
Runway 28 right, line up and wait traffic downwind.
Line up and wait 28 right, 22 Delta.
Dock 6 Tango Alpha traffic, departing to
camera,
right,
action.
citation will be westbound.
Mixture.
Lights. Camera.
Set to our code, flight timer.
Yep.
And
Cessna
action.
22 Delta, make a right down departure, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right downwind departure, 28 right, 22 Delta.
Cessna 2
Clear
Romeo
final.
Whiskey, base crew, runway
So where
28
did he
right,
take
clear
off?
for
I didn't really see it.
Clear to go, runway
saw
28 right,
Spell.
Romeo Whiskey.
Picture 5,
Next
pop
to
number
the
2, flying
Mike
Cessna
1.
1 mile right base, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Number 2,
Should I,
right,
like,
clear touch and go, 5 pop.
hold the brakes and like add a little power to give me a shorter field?
Yep.
Okay.
Sedation 9 Alpha Juliet traffic, 12 to 11 o'clock, a mile and a half, same direction, 1,800
Full
kilometers.
power.
Actually, they shouldn't be a factor. Contact
Little
with
crosswind correction. Let's see, airspeed's coming alive. Gauges are green. We have 2280. There's 45. There's 50. There's 55. Oops, too much
Thanks,
correction.
you can
Hold
be
VX.
right downwind now. Appreciate your help. That citation's off your right, high, no factor.
VXO 59.
Right downwind, 16
There you go. Do VX. We'll hold that for a climb. We're going to offset.
22 Delta, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind. You're going to pass behind a Cessna 1 o'clock in a
I
mile
got
and a
this.
half, 1,300.
Alright, we'll extend upwind. Can we offset to the right for wake turbulence, 22 Delta?
2 Delta, yeah, that's perfect.
22 Delta.
All right, we'll offset to the right.
Shock 16 Alpha traffic, heading to right, low. The Cessna will be
Technically,
taking out
us
eastbound behind.
offsetting to the right is considered upwind.
16 Alpha.
When you go
16 Alpha,
straight off the runway, it's technically called the departure leg.
Right.
So if I wanted to be a smart ass, I would have been like, cool, we'll extend the departure leg. Do you mind if I offset for the upwind leg?
Right. So you said we're following that guy, right?
Off. I got the
Yeah.
one turning base in sight.
16 Alpha, thanks, yeah, follow the one on base, runway 28 right, clear to land, traffic will turn left base for the parallel.
2 right, number 3, following that traffic, 16 Alpha, thanks.
Alright, so now that he's passed me, I'm
Cessna
clear
22
to
Delta, right crosses at your discretion on that traffic, pass off your right.
Inside 22 Delta.
Montgomery Tower, Cherokee.
And where did that
November,
jet go?
28 right.
The jet went
Ready
that
for
way.
Westbound, okay. So we're clear. No factor anymore.
Cherokee 2226 November, Montgomery Tower, Roger, stand by landing traffic.
I'm down to VY now.
Your RPMs, pressure and temperature is looking good right now.
A little more right rudder to stay coordinated. There's Cowles Mountain.
Wow.
What do you see?
That high pressure holding down all of
yeah.
that haze.
I made it through about half of that that meteorology video that you sent me. I'm still working on it.
What did you think of it so far?
It's good. It's just like, yeah, I usually need to take a break to process what I just heard for
Yeah.
like a while, and then I come back to it. But it's the guy's a really good presenter.
I've watched that video 3 or 4 times, like, and I pick up something every time it seems.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
He really just simplifies it, dumbs it down, like,
Yeah.
oh my god, a lava lamp? Like,
I know, right? Yeah, that's a really good way to think of it.
Yeah.
Okay, 2,000, climbing 3,500.
Good. Your climb checklist already too.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Power, airspeed, mixture, instruments, lights. We'll turn the landing light off. All right. Climb checklist complete.
All right. I like this plane.
Yeah,
Honestly, like, all of Dave Gordon's planes are actually pretty nice. He's just super anal in particular.
well, that's why they're nice, right?
Jet rudder.
Yeah. 2,500.
How do you feel you are usually with right rudder in a climb? Decent.
Montgomery Tower, Cherokee.
This plane does have rudder trim. Have you ever used it?
Right, close
No.
traffic with short delay.
Never bothered.
So if you reach down and lift up that ball and move it to the right, to the next notch, that'll hold a little bit of right rudder trim for you. I try not to tell too many people about that if they're not good about it, because I don't want them to get too complacent.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing it manually. It's probably good practice.
16 off, hold short runway 28 left.
Short 28 left, 16 Alpha.
Cessna 2 Romeo with the extend down, I'll call your base for
There's 3,000. I'll lean the mixture a little bit.
Home base at 72 Romeo Whiskey.
Cherokee 26 November, make right traffic.
Get a few RPM there.
Takeoff.
Spirit right, clear for takeoff, 26 November.
3,100, climbing 3,500.
If you lost your engine right now, where would you go?
And extending downwind.
The Cessna 575.
Back to Montgomery?
Yeah.
Sky 6 hanging off. Thanks for your help.
I wish I had, I don't have that thing.
Oh, you should turn it on.
How
did I do that?
Or does it, wait, but this thing doesn't know how high I am, does it?
It does, based on just kind of GPS.
Really?
Yeah.
Cherokee 840 Tango, follow company on the roll, and delay approved.
I totally overshot 3,500.
I did it. Distracted you. But good call and catching yourself there. I was going to get us closer to 4,000 before I said something.
Okay. Where's the Bravo shelf above us?
Cessna 2 Romeo 8, runway 28 right, clear touch and go, Charlie, we'll turn left base for the parallel.
Clear touch and go 28 right.
Good, get back down there.
272 Romeo Whiskey.
Try 7 Papa, number 2, following the Cessna ahead, turning base, runway 28 right, clear touch and go.
Number 2, following the Cessna, clear touch and go 28 right, 57 Papa.
Yeah, your phone
57 Papa, roger, runway 28
will
right.
pick up. It takes 3 satellites to know where you are 2-dimensionally, 4 satellites to know where you are 3-dimensionally, and 5 satellites to know where you are 3-dimensionally with a little bit of backup and correction signal.
Gotcha, okay.
So yeah, your phone will pick up a GPS altitude at least.
Especially in like highly populated areas like this where we're going to have more satellites overhead probably.
And if you ever see something like, I know what MSL is, I know what AGL is, what the fuck is GSL? That's your GPS sea level-ish.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Just about to level off.
This is Bonanza
just below the green arc, so either pick some carb heat or add a little power.
Waiting for takeoff, IFR.
Advance A068 uniform, McDermott Tower, hold for release.
Holding for release, 604.
Got a nice little cruise setting here, 23, 24. Pitch for 4 fingers, climbing a little bit. Pitch more.
Cherokee 26 over. Number 3, following a Cherokee on a 1.5 miles right base, runway 28 right, clear touching go.
Number 3 to left, clear touching go, 26 over.
Cherokee 26 over, runway 28 right, clear touching go.
060, 14 knots, jeez.
Cherokee 26 over, just want to verify 28 right, clear touching go.
28 right, clear touching go, 26 over.
You heard wind 14 knots?
Yeah, that's what's happening at Ramona right now.
Is that going to be too much?
Probably. We can still go though. I mean, it's almost, as long as they're flying runway 9, it's only about 30 degrees off.
About 5 miles east
might
of Mount Felix, cresting us straight in.
Might be a strong crosswind, but I don't know. We could try it out and see.
726 over, Charlie Foxtrot, McDermott Tower, make straight in, runway 28 right.
That was also an hour ago.
Right, 60, Charlie Foxtrot.
Leveling off is rusty. Get down. Heading towards Lake Jennings. Switch over to air at some point here. Level off real quick. I'll switch over.
San Diego East, Cherokee 5 Golf Sierra, Alpine Dirt Patch at 3,500.
Go jazz hands?
Almost.
Almost. Alright. Just about trimmed up there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make a quick radio call.
Yep.
Santa Geese, White Delta 6632 Juliet, 6,000 feet, approaching the south end of El Cap, headed eastbound, climbing to 6,000.
We're going to go out to like Viejas Valley kind of? Maneuvering?
What was that? We're going to like Viejas Valley for maneuvering? Yeah. We'll go, Viejas, El Capitan Reservoir.
For utilizing the racetrack.
San Diego East, White Cessna 4922 Delta, Gillespie Field 3,500, eastbound towards Lake Jennings, and then Viejas Valley for maneuvering. San Diego East.
Nice.
Stream 6 on Echo Lake, pathway northwest at 3,000.
Start climbing again.
Which way is the wind direction coming from right now? Generally, you don't have to give me a number, but you know, do we know which way the wind is coming from right now?
And San Diego East,
Oh, you said it's,
Decathlon
we're
is,
flying runway
east of
9er,
El Cap.
so I'm thinking wind must be coming
we're doing
east to west a little bit.
Yeah. What about if I wasn't here right now? You had what information could you be looking at right now to figure out where the wind's coming from?
Julie, we're at the south end of El Cap,
Let's see.
6,500. And
It is
we'll
at
head towards
Gillespie,
area
unless there's like a smokestack or something, which usually
You're crossing right where we are now.
That would work.
So
That might be more accurate to the surface winds a little bit right now. Now take a look at your airspeed. What's your airspeed right now?
So 107 versus ground speed of 87.
Yeah, so we got a headwind right now, right?
Yeah.
So at a quick glance, you can kind of say like, oh, okay, 90, we got 110, so we must be getting like almost 20, what is that, a 20 knot headwind right now?
Yeah,
like
okay.
15?
I think that's why I'm getting so much lift.
Yeah.
I'm having to push
Right,
down.
you're fighting a little bit with it. So.
traffic.
That's another thing to consider. It's like we got this headwind, so already you got some free airflow over your wings, which sucks fuel-wise, but...
Right.
Sunny southeast, orange and white, Cessna 20675, it's over Humble, 2,800, climbing 3,000, we'll be maneuvering just southeast of Lions Peak, Sunny southeast.
I'm falling way below my altitude. My headwind died down or something?
Could have. 89. Yeah, it did.
East traffic, 7 Romeo.
Lost about 10 knots of headwind right now.
Yeah.
Westbound back to Montgomery and looking for 22 Delta.
But see, now you're already connected. You're already connected the dots there.
That guy's talking about me. I think that guy.
Inside right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sandy East, Cherokee 5 Golf Sierra, Alpine Dirt Patch 3,500 maneuvering.
This area is so sketch.
In terms of traffic?
Yeah. All right, you got people going to Ramona, coming out from Ramona. We got Gillespie instrument approaches that come right over this hill here.
Okay.
We got our jackasses rolling right through the middle of it.
So... Alright. So this is Viejas Valley right here.
Right down here?
Is it? Right?
I think that's a little bit...
All our towers,
Or no, what is it?
A little bit further out there.
Okay.
With whiskey.
Oh, I think I should follow the
touch and go.
follow the 8 a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn right.
Clear to land.
See, is there anybody over El Capitan right now? No, nobody's over El Capitan Reservoir. That'd be a good place to go. So there's like that reservoir lake right over in there.
Yep.
We can kind of maneuver over in that area.
Okay. Should we climb to, you said climb to...
Yeah, we're out of the Bravo now, so you can climb to 5-5.
Okay. 66063, 3,500, come out,
5-5.
responsible, racetrack.
Pitch up to the horizon. Right rudder.
I can tell those recordings really help you. I feel like you're really like coaching yourself through the things that you listen to. And
Yeah, kind of commit it to memory.
yeah.
Make it second nature.
Okay, 69 Echo, East Lake, Hodges North.
And honestly, I don't know if do you have plans to, you said this is for fun, right? You're not going to go for like flight instructor or anything, right?
Not planning on it, no.
And I told myself, like, I kind of wished I had spoken things out loud more earlier.
Southeast, red and white Cessna 51 Hotel, Dilzura 5,000, we'll be doing calls, San Diego Southeast.
Yeah, I think I'll probably pursue instrument at some point, but
Yeah.
I think that'll probably be the end of, or maybe multi-engine or something, you know, different endorsements or something, but...
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Play it by
I
ear.
feel instrument just based on just safety alone is,
Yeah,
like, I'd rather have it, not need it than...
exactly, that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
And San Diego, so red, white, black decathlon is...
I think I want to do complex, too.
6,200. We're east of El Cap,
Be able
we're
to fly
doing spins and aerobatics.
some of those more powerful
Yeah.
engines. 4,700, climbing 5,500. above right now. I can make another call.
You can. We're just about. Well, I don't know. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere right now.
That airmet went away.
Yeah. Oh, it did?
Yep.
All right.
At 10 o'clock, I think. Let's see. What are we above?
We're kind of over the 8, in between Alpine and Lake Jennings. If you were to turn us to a northeast heading,
you'd be going
towards the reservoir, you can make a call there.
Okay.
There is a plane somewhere to our 10 o'clock in the distance at our altitude right now.
3,500. We're just offshore Torrey Pines, northbound.
Let's move into our 9 o'clock. Oh, I see him. That's not a factor.
Okay.
Yeah, so just bring us right over the reservoir here.
Okay, I'll make a call too.
San Diego East, White Cessna 4922 Delta, just south of Lake, or El Capitan Reservoir, 5,200, climbing 5,500 for maneuvers. San Diego East.
San Diego Northeast, Cessna 66063, 3,700 over the Bronco racetrack. Keep turning.
I was flying in Northern California with the flight school up there. They don't use air-to-air. Everybody just goes on with like NorCal approach. Weird.
Huh. So somebody's actually like controlling?
No, they're just like, I don't know. I guess that would, nobody, I don't know. Nobody ever voted or thought to just put everybody on air-to-air for practices.
Pitch. Pause. Power.
All right, we'll do some clearing turns. Do you have any checklists you follow for a pre-maneuver checklist?
Not that I can think of.
I do CRAG. C-R-A-G.
Haven't heard that one. Okay.
Clearing turn, radio call. Are we in good airspace and altitude? Do we have a good place to land if shit hits the fan?
Okay. All right. Still struggling with my altitude. Okay. Clearing turns. So I'll turn to the right, 90 degrees.
Ooh, let's go to the left first.
Okay.
Why did we go to the left first?
I don't know.
Right-of-way rules. If somebody was passing us from behind, they would be passing us on the right side.
43983, Del Mar Racetrack, 4,500, doing steep turns, coastal traffic.
Good to know.
I mean, you know, like, legally is it required? No, but it's one of those things where A, it's safer, and B, an examiner would be like, all right, this guy knows his shit.
Yeah, just give him confidence.
Yeah.
Bumpy.
San Diego Coastal, white and black Cessna, beam, Mount Soledad, flying along the coast northbound at 1,500. San Diego Coastal.
San Diego coastal traffic, after 43983 over Del Mar Racetrack, 3,500, doing steep turns.
Crag, you said.
Yeah. Radio call.
Radio call. What maneuver do you want to do first?
Let's
announce that.
Yeah, let's warm up with some slow flight. You can even just let them know we're just doing private pilot maneuvers.
San Diego East, White Cessna 4922 Delta, El Capitan 4,500 northbound maneuvering, San Diego East.
Okay, so we're at 5,500.
San Diego Southeast, red and white Cessna 51 Hotel. Those are 5,000.
Alright, so
San Diego.
slow fight is carb heat, reduce throttle, don't let the nose fall.
Red Watch Black Decathlon is the east part of El Cap. We're doing
like 16.
spins and aerobatic 6,500
Below
below
85, so I'll go flaps 10. Don't let the nose rise.
Is that 62 Foxtrot Tango?
Up from.
Go flaps 20.
We look for you. We'll stay at the north end of the lake.
Okay. We're well to the south, just a little bit north of the VS Valley.
Flaps 30. Am I about to stall already?
Yeah, a little bit. Pitch down for 55.
Pitch up to keep my
Pitch for
altitude.
airspeed, power for altitude. Alright, so you might need to add more power, more right rudder in right now. Whatever it takes to hold that altitude.
6632,
Pitch down.
Juliet, over, we're at the east end of Vias Valley, 6,500, maneuvering northbound.
Almost back to.
There we go.
Yeah. There's my altitude.
Right rudder. Wait, and you feel like you're pushing on it right now?
The rudder?
Yeah, the elevator. You can trim for that if you need to. And now you're climbing, so you can pull the power just a little bit. .52 knots on the ground speed. We got a little bit of headwind right now. Gonna be a little bumpy.
Really climbing, holy shit.
Degrees Cherokee 5 Golf Sierra, 2 miles north
That's a failed,
on the rocks, 4,500 maneuver.
Slow flight's always giving me trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you need demonstration at all? You got it.
I mean, I don't have it, but I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm not falling, or like descending, I mean.
It feels like we were chasing the altitude a little bit there.
Yeah.
All right, so we descended a little bit, then you had to add power, and then the power raised you up a little bit. Here, let's go ahead and recover, but let's recover and try and hold this altitude as best you can.
Archer 43983, 4,500 over San Alejo Lagoon. We're doing stalls, coastal traffic.
San Diego's red, white, black decathlon is on the south part of El Cap. 4,500 leaving the out to the west.
Flaps 10. Before I get 85, I'll go flaps up.
Nice, good recovery. You have the altitude pinned on the recovery. All right, so that was a good transition of getting that nose lowered to build speed, managing the power and the pitch so that way you didn't gain altitude.
Right.
So we really just need to figure out how to manage our altitude better, getting into it and holding it.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to give it another shot?
Okay, same heading?
Let's see, we got somebody coming towards us, 4,000 feet above us. Yeah, we're good here.
Okay.
Same heading's fine.
5,800, heading towards that peak right there, okay.
All right.
So, carb heat, power.
All right, start pitching up so you don't lose altitude already.
Flaps 10. Already lost 100 feet, probably busted already.
San Diego northeast, Cessna 66063 over the bottom of the racetrack, 4,000.
Flaps 20. Pitch down a little bit so I don't get too slow.
San Diego coastal traffic, Archer 43983, 4,500. We're over San Alejo Lagoon doing stalls, coastal traffic.
Flaps 30. Add a little power, get back up to my 5,800.
Navigate White Desert 663 to Julia. It's about a mile, mile and a half just west of Quimaca Peak. Currently 6,500, maneuvering northbound.
Keep holding that right rudder in. Keep holding that right rudder in. Pitch down.
Yep. Want to be closer to 50.
Maybe that's too much power right now, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we need less power right now because we have this headwind coming.
Yeah.
All right, 38 ground speed. All right, 50 something airspeed.
Totally busted my altitude.
San Diego coastal traffic, Archer 43983, 4,500 over Encinitas. We're heading inland to avoid traffic and we're doing stalls, coastal traffic.
All right, let's see here.
Some altitude.
And then let's see, oh, we got somebody coming around us 300 feet above us. Do not climb anymore.
3,500 just south of Mount Ventura. Going to be heading south.
Give me a left turn.
Yep.
While in slow flight.
Get too slow.
Translate on Echo 3 west of Black Canyon northbound at 3,000.
Patient with it. Don't stall.
Power.
What did you want me to head towards?
And just give me a left turn here just to have you maneuver while in slow flight.
Okay.
We're losing a lot of altitude, so add a lot more power. And add a lot more right rudder when you add that power, right? And the ailerons aren't very effective right now, so you might be having to do a lot more turn with rudder and just kind of slowly dancing yourself around.
Right.
All right, let's recover and hold this altitude when you recover.
Okay.
San Diego Southeast,
Pitch down for some speed.
all over Barrett at 5,000, stall San Diego Southeast.
Flaps 10.
We've all got that one or two maneuvers that like gets us.
Yeah.
Is slow flight for you?
I think so. Definitely seems to.
And you know, granted, you haven't done it for a while, and it's windy, right? I recognize that. You know, I'm not going to expect it to be like perfect right now.
East, White Delta 6622 Juliet, we're approaching the Alps Valley, 6,500 over San Diego East.
San Diego East, Turkey 5 Golf Sierra. We're at the east end of 11,400.
Okay. All right. So let's see. You want to practice a steep turn?
Sure.
Let's see where those are at.
All right, make a quick call.
And then we'll get back up to 5.5.
Yeah.
San Diego East, White Cessna 4922 Delta, El Capitan Reservoir, 5,500, steep turns, San Diego East. We're at the north end, El Cap, 22 Delta.
Then there's that plane over there at the southern end.
Got it. Get up to 5,500.
And how do you do steep turns? Do you use trim? Do you do all by hand?
I've done all by hand.
Okay.
Tango East, Black Cherokee, 8401 Tango, just above Gillespie Field.
Yeah, you got them inside.
3,500 heading eastbound, Tango East.
Okay.
God damn, it's bumpy, huh?
Yeah, it's.
East traffic,
Going
White Delta
faster than I'd like to be going.
Valley,
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Below VA.
On 5,000.
Let me check what Ramona's doing here. 080, 13 to 19 knots. Jesus, it's fucking windy, but it's right down the pipe if they're on 09. Just keep an eye on them. See him?
Yep.
Coast traffic, this is purple and white Archer heading north at 3,500, passing Torrey Pine. Coast traffic.
And I'm struggling with altitude control.
It is some gnarly winds right now. See what? Hold on, let me see if there's a better place we can go. I want this to be.
San Diego Southeast,
Terrible at 3.
green and white Cessna, overhaul.
Have you ever been to Brown?
San Diego Southeast.
Yeah, was just there on Wednesday actually.
Okay. Take me to Brown.
All right. Okay.
It is super windy, not the most conducive here. It looked like it said it was supposed to die down more than it did.
Okay.
So it's looking a little bit better at Brown.
Okay.
I don't want you to start feeling bad about yourself here.
Okay, no worries.
3,000.
All right, so I think I want to go down to maybe. Not as familiar. So I want to go like maybe around Mount Soledad, or not Soledad, Mount Miguel.
Okay. Which side?
Let's see. I'm trying to find it on the map here.
And then we're going to descend.
There it is.
I get the plane real quick. There's
Okay,
a
your
plane
controls?
coming up behind us. My controls. Okay, we're turning. Then we need to be below 4,800 now. Have you done forward slips?
Kind of, not really.
Okay. Here, your controls.
My controls?
They turned. Your controls. Let's do a forward slip down to 4,500.
Okay.
So that would
Walk me
be
through it.
opposite aileron from rudder. So we can go left aileron down, right rudder.
It's full white rudder.
Yeah. And then see, we might need more aileron because we're in a turn. The turn coordinator now shows that we're not in a turn.
Climbing up to 5,500, then go east.
Oops, more rudder. Pull the power back a little bit. And then we'll pitch down a little bit more to descend.
So do we want to go left of Mount Miguel at like 3,200?
Yeah. Do that, left of Mount Miguel, 3,200. As long as we get below 4,500 right now. Now notice, while we're in a slip, we got 1,000 foot per minute descent without having to build so much speed.
We're good on altitude now?
Right, so we can go, but we can keep descending down to, what'd you say?
3,200?
3,200 on this side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me. And so, this is a way of, if you lost your flaps, this would be a way to lose altitude without gaining too much speed.
Okay.
But notice which side of the plane we have pointed into the wind, right? The side with the static port.
Okay.
So if we take out the slip now, aileron out, rudder out, it wasn't actually that big of a difference, but it would be about 10 knots difference. Right?
Okay.
So when we point that static port into the wind again, see how we slowed down about 10 knots?
Interesting, yeah.
And then we take it back out. We gain about 10 more knots. So your flight controls now.
I got my controls.
Your controls. Let's get to, what, 3,200?
Yeah, so we're at 3,500 descending, 3,200.
Now, you know, the pitot tube is taking your static air plus your ram air.
Right.
Subtracts out the static air to just give you ram air for airspeed.
Right.
But when you point that static port into the wind, now you've got air kind of going into the static port, so it's going to fuck with the number.
Right. Makes sense.
If you did the other side of a slip, you wouldn't really have that difference on the airspeed.
I gotcha.
All right, cool. 3,200 here. And then you can start getting all of our ATIS and everything here.
Let's see, Brown. Don't lose my, okay, KSDM. 13235.
I really fucked up all your frequencies here, huh?
I know, man. 13235. Tower is 12825.
Time, speed, distance wise, will, you know, how long do you think it'll take us to get there? How far are we?
Let's see, we're 13 miles out, according to this.
Good.
So I'll start listening to ATIS now, I'll give them a call when I'm at 10 miles out.
Okay. 13 miles out, how long at our ground speed or so would it take us to get there?
7 minutes.
7 minutes?
San
Okay.
Diego Coastal.
And then our fuel, do we have enough fuel to get there?
300, climbing 3,500. We're going to be at the Del Mar racetrack, San Diego Coastal.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. We burn, like, let's just say, I don't know, you can even just make it easy math and say 10 gallons an hour for safety. Right? And so at 10 gallons an hour, at our speed and our distance, we'd get, you know, we'd have enough fuel, right?
Yeah, we haven't done the divergent stuff.
Ah, okay. You're picking up on what I was trying to get you.
Instrument and visual approaches in use. Landing, departing runways 26. Hazardous weather information for Southern California.
Why isn't that making it louder? Oh, this is the volume.
Caution skydiving, southwest corner of Brown Field, below 15,000. Advise on this to contact you after November.
I see a plane, so I'm moving us around him.
Cool.
Contact information, November, time 175, tree, Zulu winds variable at tree, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 18, dew point -10, altimeter 3028. Instrument and visual approaches in use, landing, departing runways 26. Hazardous weather information for Southern California available on flight service frequencies. Caution skydiving, southwest corner of Brown Field, below 15,000. Advise on this to contact you after November.
Alright. Air flight controls.
Flight controls.
Southfield Tower, Cherokee 4195 Whiskey, holding short Charlie.
Damn, they cut it real close to that mountain.
4195 Whiskey, Brent, hold short runway 26 left.
Holding short 26 left.
So we're east of Mount Miguel. I'll give him a call.
All right.
0 Charlie Alpha has 2 in sight.
Archer 0 Charlie Alpha, roger.
We're inbound for touch and goes.
Inbound, touch and goes.
Brown Tower, Cessna 4922 Delta, South Mount Miguel, 3200, inbound touch and goes, November.
Cessna 4922 Delta, Brown Tower, report over Poggy.
Report over the what? What do you say?
Report over Poggy, 22 Delta.
Poggy, it's like a...
Technically,
Cherokee 41905 Whiskey.
Poggy
left crosswind
is
after Heritage
a
Road,
VOR.
26 left, for takeoff.
Okay.
Hey, left after Heritage
Have you ever,
Road and...
have you ever used the VOR?
Takeoff, 95 Whiskey.
Yeah, a little bit.
243, exit the in, contact ground off.
Shoot a fortune.
Okay, I see it.
Cheetah 41, Bruce called Archer traffic, 12 o'clock, about a mile and a half, 2,800, indicated they have you in sight.
Copy, still looking, Cheetah 41.
Can you see the Poggy from here, the VOR?
Right under your nose.
I can see it.
Brown Tower, Cherokee 92 Juliet, down.
We're pointing pretty much right at it.
See if
Cherokee 9 to Juliet, 1 Cherokee departing priority arrival, runway 26 to the left, clear to land.
Traffic side, clear to land, 26 to left, 9 to Juliet. Cheetah 41 has traffic in sight.
Cheetah 41, roger, maintains the separation from that traffic, altitude restriction is canceled. And you're number 1, the runway 26 right, clear to land.
Cheetah 41, number 1.
just keep flying where you're flying here.
Okay.
So
Brown Tower, helicopter 0, hotel,
to get there,
long right base for 26 left.
Helicopter 0, talk
Jeez, is that really
you're
loud
number
for you?
2, following the Cherokee, left
bit.
downwind, runway 26 to the left. Cleared for the option,
we're
and then
down
on the go, make a left, close traffic.
Roger, I'm looking for the Cherokee, number 2, 0 hotel.
alright, so let's see.
Helicopter 0, Hotel Quebec, on the go.
Based on the radial that we're on right now from Poggy, we would need to fly like a 200, 205 to get there. So you're already flying there.
Yeah.
So we must be flying right towards it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cessna 87 Victor, continue holding short run 26 right.
Go a little louder for him.
More inbounds and I'll get you on.
Alright, go for it.
Victor in the farm towers, away.
Additional aircraft, skydive in progress, southwest corner Brownfield.
I don't see it. You can see the VOR itself?
Let's see.
Like I know we're flying towards it.
Whiskey, left turn out.
Yeah, I see it.
Cherokee 95 Whiskey,
You see that
crosswind is approved.
grass,
T1 Tower 118.1.
green area just south of the houses over here? All the brown patchy.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, there it is. See it? I can turn towards it.
Yep.
What is that? Balloon?
Oh yeah. Shit. Good eye.
Damn.
Cherokee 9 to Juliet, thanks for the help. Exit
What do you think that would do to our prop?
Contact ground off.
That was our altitude, huh?
Yeah.
Contact ground, 9 to Juliet.
How do you think our prop would handle that balloon?
It would chop it up just fine. I'd be worried about the string.
Point that works best for you to press the starter circle.
Archer 0 Charlie Alpha, I'll let you know when you need a circle. Plan to follow a Cessna just north of Poggy.
That's us.
Roger that, 0 Charlie Alpha.
Cessna 22 Delta, enter midfield right downwind for runway 26 right, caution brake turbulence for flight 2 Alpha jets in the downwind.
Enter right downwind for 26. What do you say? Repeat the runway, please.
Cessna 22 Delta, plan for runway 26 right, enter midfield right downwind, caution wake turbulence for flight 2 Alpha jets on the right base.
Alright, we'll enter right downwind for 26 right, 22 Delta.
There you go.
Cheetah 41, traffic 1 mile final for the parallel
What's the
helicopter.
TPA here?
1500? So I should start descending?
Archer 0 Charlie Alpha,
Yep.
begin that circle to the north, and the
Guide
Cessna you're
drivers over
following
there.
up 3,300 over Poggy now.
How much
Start the circle now, and we
What
have them on the map.
percentage?
We'll be looking 0 Charlie Alpha.
landing are you doing right now? 80? 90? What do you mean? Like, how much help should I be giving you on the landings right now? Would you say you've got 90% of it?
Tower, report to 5 mile final.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Maybe, hopefully. This might be an awkward approach just because I'm like not at TPA yet.
Yeah. What's another way of losing altitude?
Forward slip.
Yeah, we're already got left aileron down.
516 uniform turning in November.
Right rudder it
Delta, I
down.
need you to
Well, I
begin
still want
that
to turn though, right? So
Turning east, 22 Delta.
Archer 0 Charlie Alpha, just continue northbound and I'll call you.
sorry, what did you say?
that one.
We need to begin our turn
Roger,
to the
0
east.
Charlie, and we have traffic in sight to follow. Roger, Cessna 516 uniform inbound November.
Here, I'm going to help you out a little bit here.
Tower, continue for runway 26 left.
Continue to 36 left, 600 below.
Helicopter 0, Hotel Quebec, minimum time on the runway, please.
Say again for 0, Hotel Quebec.
Helicopter 0, Hotel Quebec,
sure
minimum
full
time on the
ridge.
runway, please.
Roger, 0, Hotel Quebec.
Or below green arc.
exit in contact, ground 1 off.
Yep, 4-1, welcome.
Archer 0, Charlie Alpha, the Cessna you're following at 2,300 indicated, right down want to be in the numbers.
Inside will follow 0 Charlie Alpha.
Archer 0, Charlie Alpha, follow that Cessna.
0 Charlie Alpha.
Alright, I'm going to give you the slip back here, alright?
Cessna 22 Delta, runway 26 right, clear touch and go, on the go, make right, close traffic.
Clear touch and go, 26 right, 22 Delta.
Alright, your flight controls.
My controls.
Stationary 6 uniform helicopter,
Get that
on the
right
go,
rudder in?
26 left,
Yep,
clear to land.
alright, you got it.
36 left, clear to land helicopter, inside 6 meters left.
Archer 5, Charlie Alpha, number 2, following that Cessna, runway 26 right, clear to land.
100 more feet.
Clear
Start
land,
coming
number
out.
2, gonna follow that Cessna in, 450 Charlie Alpha.
Okay. Runway's back there.
Got it.
6 right, yep. I'll go flaps 10, some on my
Gas, undercarriage mixture. Color flap, seatbelt switches.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, turning base.
Brown Tower, Cessna 20675, up beam.
keys, master lights.
But nice job.
Thank you, yeah.
That is,
a little rough in certain places, but...
yeah, it's rough, it's windy,
not
but overall, like, I felt like your flying was really good. Like, I'm not, like, sitting here going, like...